The night air hung heavy with a sense of impending doom as I closed the creaky door to the deserted motel office. The neon sign outside flickered intermittently, casting eerie shadows on the empty parking lot. Running a small motel on the outskirts of town had its perks, but tonight, the silence seemed to amplify the ticking of my anxiety. I trudged towards the living quarters attached to the office, my thoughts consumed by mundane tasks like balancing the books and fixing the leaky faucet in room 7. Little did I know that the mundane would soon be replaced by chaos. As I stepped into the dimly lit hallway, a sudden shiver ran down my spine. The hairs on my neck stood at attention as a whisper of movement reached my ears. My instinct screamed at me to turn and face the approaching threat, but it was too late. 4 masked men materialized from the shadows, each one brandishing a weapon that glinted ominously under the dim lights. Panic set in as the realization hit me. I was being ambushed in my own motel. "Keep quiet and you won't get hurt," one of them hissed, the cold steel of a knife pressed against my throat. The metallic scent filled my nostrils, and the reality of the situation sent a shiver down my spine. I could feel the adrenaline surging through my veins as they pushed me into the office, their eyes hidden behind masks, devoid of any humanity. My mind raced, desperately trying to piece together the puzzle of their intentions. The leader, a tall figure with a menacing aura, leaned in, his voice a low growl. "We know about the money motel owner. Where is it?" "Money?" My motel barely scraped by. I tried to protest, but a swift punch to the gut silenced me. Gasping for air, I was dragged towards the reception desk. Behind it, a hidden compartment stored my meager savings, a nest egg for unforeseen circumstances. I never thought this would be the circumstance. Fear gripped me as the masked intruders ransacked the office, tossing papers and shattering the modest decor. It felt like an eternity as I lay helpless, wondering how this night had gone so horribly wrong. The leader returned, holding a worn-out ledger. He flipped through the pages with a scowl, clearly disappointed by the lack of hidden treasures. "You're wasting our time, old man. Where's the money?" I mustered the courage to speak. "I don't have what you're looking for. This is just a small motel. Take what you want and leave." Laughter echoed through the room, a cruel symphony of menace. The leader leaned in, his breath hot against my ear. "You think we go through all this trouble for chump change? You've got something hidden, and you're going to tell us where." Desperation clawed at me as I racked my brain for a solution. The knife pressed harder against my throat, a reminder of the perilous edge I teetered on. Suddenly, a distant siren pierced the night. The leader's eyes narrowed, the fleeting moment of panic giving me a glimmer of hope. In the chaos that ensued, I seized the opportunity. With a surge of strength, I elbowed the closest assailant, sending him staggering into his accomplices. I bolted towards the door, adrenaline propelling me forward. The night air hit me like a slap, and I sprinted towards the distant safety of civilization. Behind me, the muffled curses of the masked men faded, drowned out by the approaching wails of police sirens. As I reached the safety of the flashing lights, a mix of relief and dread settled within me. The motel, once a haven of solitude, now stood as a testament to the thin veil that separates order from chaos. And in the echo of that fateful night, I couldn't shake the feeling that the shadows, once dormant, were now alive with unseen threats.